In this video, I'll show some photogrammetry I did using the Skydio2 drone. I did image capture using the Keyframes feature, which is a new feature Skydio2 has for their Skydio2 and Skydio2 Plus drones. This was my first attempt at using keyframes for a photogrammetry capture. You can see I was in charge of the drone, but I had already set up the keyframes, so this is the flight where I collected images to use in photogrammetry processing. The remote for the drone is laying there on the ground in front of me. This was a snowy day, so I set up to overexpose by a half stop. During the flight, I captured 61 photos. This is the actual flight itself, and you're looking at the low resolution video that the Skydio2 captures during all flights, even though photos are being taken rather than high resolution video. I set the photos up to take both DNG and JPEG images and set it up to take a picture automatically every 2 seconds. The images I used for the photogrammetry reconstruction were just the JPEG images from this flight. Now, I certainly wasn't able to stand there to fly around myself to set up the keyframes. So during the flight, setting up the keyframes, I used a simple model that was about the same size as myself. It's just a bin, a couple water coolers, and a bucket. This is about midway through setting up the keyframes. That's typically a slower process than the actual flight where images are captured. It doesn't matter if the flight isn't uniform during the capture and setting of those keyframes. This is the reconstructed model. It was done using Agisoft Metashape. The computed image locations are shown with those small pictures surrounding myself. This is a video animation from a 3D textured model. You can see the hole in my head and just a general misshape of myself. It looks best closest to the ground and worse higher up. Due to the wind, I think I moved during the capture. You can see the actual buckets. This was just after I set up the keyframes that the wind knocked over. No harm, no foul, an easy cleanup. This was all taken during the actual capture. Thanks for watching.